Hi guys, welcome to an all signs reading. We're going to see what messages want to come through and what you can expect for the week ahead. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. I will have everything timestamped in the description box as well as the comments below. And if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, the information's also in the description box. We're going to start off with Aries. Okay. Well, is it your birthday? Me forgetting. Your birthday's basically over. How was your birthday season? Hope you guys had a lovely celebration. And we already got a card flipping out. We got the shark. Okay, so kind of looking like this week ahead, you might have some unfinished business to take care of. There's something that you have been either avoiding or tiptoeing around. It's being brought back up for you to deal with once and for all. Okay, it could feel a little awkward. Could feel a little tense. There may be a situation that's calling for you to be honest. You might need to speak your truth. There's something maybe where you have to hold someone accountable. But this isn't the first time you've been in a position like this, Aries. And it could get emotional. I also get a little bit of like pointing fingers, blaming, whether this is you or this is someone around you. We have the Hangman. You could be in a situation right now that feels very stuck or stagnant or just not a whole lot has been happening. There's been a lot of thinking, a lot of reflection, a lot of feels here. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You're trying to make things work out with you and another. This could be somebody, and I need to change the contrast. My camera lately has been acting fucking weird. It has been really not cooperating, and just when I thought I fixed it, I'm like, why do I look like a fucking character from Twilight? Okay, that should hopefully be better. Oh my god, why did there's a box that just kept opening up. Okay, whatever. There's the situation you could be feeling helpless, or I just kind of feel like with the Hangman and Three of Pentacles, I'm actually getting kind of a couple different things from this. First thing I was getting is like where you want to help somebody out, but you kind of can't, or you might be trying to give your advice, give your perspective, give your 2 cents, but it just goes in one ear and out the other. But then another way I was looking at this is like there's this chance to come together, collaborate, and seeing each other's perspectives, being able to understand one another. But that's the thing with the shark. It feels like there's some clashing energies at first. It feels a little tense. It feels a little dense. It feels a little irritating. Hangman and the shark. It's just like, we've been here before. We've done this a million times. Can we please like work things out? We need to smooth things over. This could be somebody that you work with, and maybe they can get a bit bossy or pushy or demanding, or maybe you feel like they over exaggerate or they're just super dramatic. Somebody may be asking for help multiple times or asking for money. So you're having to really set a boundary here. I'm saying that with the Nine of Wands at the bottom, but before we do that, you feel you care, or like you care about how you make this person feel, or you don't want to upset them. You don't want to hurt them, right? Shark and the Queen of Cups. It's like, how do you bring this up to this person without hurting their feelings, upsetting them, making them cry even? It's like, there's also this intuition of knowing when it's the right time to speak and when it's the right time to just shut the fuck up with the Hangman, you know? So you kind of have to feel things out. Someone's emotional over here. There is a way to find a solution. There is a way to work through this, but I also feel like maybe you need to take a step back from the Hangman, Three Pentacles, let others take the lead. Maybe you're used to always initiating or letting others follow your guidance, or you're normally the first one to go ahead and just like rip the bandit off, but maybe this is a time for you to take a step back and let others initiate. There needs to be mutual respect when it comes to your emotions and your feelings. You respect their emotions, they need to respect yours and your boundaries as well, which the Nine of Wands, there could be a bit of a suspicious energy in the air or an untrusting energy in the air. You could feel on guard, or like the need to protect yourself, the need to defend yourself from something that could be harmful or potentially could hurt you, or, you know, affect you on an emotional level. There's some level of not wanting to be vulnerable, and I am seeing you holding back with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Like, you just don't want to put yourself in a position where your hurts or your wounds can be used against you, or like manipulated or taken advantage of. So a little bit of an awkward, tense week ahead for this collective. I wish you all the best, and it's gonna be all right. Just, you know, breathe, maybe take a step back, focus on yourself, remove yourself temporarily, come back to this when you're feeling more level-headed and more grounded in yourself and within your emotions, and it'll be well. It's gonna be okay. It'll pass. All right, that's what I got for you, Aries. Thank you for being here. I love you. Hi, Taurus. Let's see what you can expect for this week ahead and what you may need to prepare yourself for. What's coming towards Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly. Give me one card for Taurus representing the overall energy for this week ahead. Okay, Octopus. Okay, you could feel kind of overwhelmed. You got a lot on your mind, a lot that's weighing on your heart. You're juggling a lot of things right now, and you're dealing with a lot of people that could be bombarding you or asking a lot from you, demanding a lot from you, and you're trying your best to just like keep everything in up and motion and going and flowing, but my God, you might be feeling mentally drained or emotionally drained. Okay. There might be a lot of people that are coming towards you for help or advice, or they have a lot of issues, and you might be somebody who gives a lot of advice, or you might be like the therapist friend, or hey, go to Taurus when you are having troubles. Taurus has a solution. Taurus knows. Taurus fixes everything. It could feel very overwhelming. You might feel the need to withdraw your energy or like take a step back. You might need to go in a hermit mode. Queen of Pentacles. There's your energy coming through, Taurus. Also, happy birthday. We have Two of Swords reversed. Let's get one more. I just need to move my table. Hold on. I'm hitting the wall. I'm hearing it as I'm shuffling. It's like knocking on my wall. Okay. Nine of Wands. Eight of Cups is at the bottom. You could be contemplating walking away from something that's just not serving your energy. So Queen of Pentacles, right? You're valuable, you're smart, you're supportive, you're very healing and nurturing to be around. This is where you're focused a lot on your material world, your finances, as well as your body, maintaining your well-being and self-care. So Queen of Pentacles, nice energy, especially when you're finding yourself feeling really drained by the outside world, or just you got a lot that you're juggling. You have to return back to yourself. You have to return back to nurturing you, prioritizing yourself, and like the things that replenish you, right? So self-care is definitely going to be very important for you during this week, especially as it's your birthday season. You do have a choice coming up. So this week ahead, when you make this decision, or there could be some kind of commitment, or if you're making a decision to leave, whether it be a job, a relationship, some place, or whatever, right? There's something here that you could be removing or cutting yourself free from or detaching from. But you want to make this decision when you're in more of like a level-headed frame versus when you're in this octopus where you're feeling overwhelmed and you can't think clearly, like his crown chakra is overactive, right? You want to go about this decision from more of a grounded, neutral frame of mind. That's what's recommended. So if you're feeling scatterbrained, not the time to make any crazy decisions or permanent decisions based off temporary emotions. And I feel like my dog right now is crying like crazy because, oh my God, I gotta go check on her. Hold the fuck up. She's like howling. Oh my God, it scared the fuck out of me. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Taurus. Okay, we're back. We got a special guest. I normally never have her while I do my readings, but she just needs a little extra attention today. She's a little moody. Anyways, where the fuck was I? yeah, you have a choice to make, and you're going to want to go about this in more of like a level-headed, neutral ground. And you also need to put your foot down. Okay, Taurus? You need to put your foot down. I'm looking at my screen. This is hilarious. Hey, you need to put your foot down. Because, like, some people in your life or your surroundings could be taking advantage of your kindness and you're just like your overall caring, nurturing nature. And that's really unfair. So boundaries are very important, extremely important. Otherwise, if this isn't changing, then you have to be strong enough to walk away. King of Swords, you need to, yes, love. Ace of Cups, love, be there for others, support others, but you also got to love yourself first, right? You got to love you. You got to choose yourself as number one. Yeah, you might be like, I love you, but no. This can't go on. This can't continue. This is not acceptable. Or I'm going to love you from afar, love you from a distance. Something like that. Okay, so Taurus could be a bit of a tense week for you, but you're going to get through this, okay? Protect your peace, protect your energy. Okay, I'll see you later. Happy birthday. Take care. Gemini, let's see what you can expect for this week ahead and what you need to know, what's coming towards Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Let's see here. Show me clearly what's going on. Give me one card that represents the overall energy for Gemini, the spider. Okay. So maybe a bit of a repetitive week for you. Been there, done that, same old shit, but you can spice things up and make it a little bit more interesting, make it a little bit more enjoyable. What could you do in your day-to-day life to just kind of tweak things, bring in a little bit more play, bring in a little bit more fun or spontaneity? But yeah, spider, patience, dedication. There's something you're working on and you're not quite complete or you're not quite there yet, but you're making progress. Progress. Keep it up. Your hard work, your dedication, you're motivated, you're driven, but it is a little repetitive. It is a little bit repetitive, okay? But let's pull some tarot and see what else you can expect. Spiders can also represent like protection. You could be watched over by some loved one that's passed on. You might see a spider. What's going on for Gemini? 3 of Swords. Oh, Empress reversed. Let's get one more for Gemini. 9 of Swords. Dang, what's got you all up in your head, all up in the feels? You are moving on, though, with a Chariot at the bottom. You're not going to let this pain keep you stuck or keep you in the feels for that long. But yeah, so something's not growing or it's not really going in the way that you had anticipated. Or maybe going back to the spider, you've been in this position before and here we are again. And it's like, how did I end up here? How did I end up in this spider web? Oh my goodness. How am I going to get out of this situation? How are things going to change? You could be feeling really bummed out. Yeah. Feeling unfulfilled, feeling stagnant, feeling bored. Almost like if you're going through some sort of heartbreak or some challenges in your relationships, that could be a massive distraction in terms of just like your own personal goals or your work or just how you show up during your day-to-day. It's like this is something that's weighing heavily on you and heavily on your heart, and it's just hard to stay focused. You may actually need to really go out in nature and ground and be with the trees and be with earth and just get some fresh air, get some sun on your skin, or just be around the elements. I think you could really benefit a lot from that, especially because I just see here with the 9 of Swords, you're really in your head about something. There's something you just are stewing on. You're replaying these memories, you're replaying certain conversations, like you're everywhere but the present. You're either caught up in the past or caught up in the future, but you got to be more present this week and just focus on what needs to be done right now. Some of you could be moving as well. We have the Chariot at the bottom. Chariot can talk about travel. It can talk about making some sort of plan or booking a trip even in the near future. You are pushing through this pain, but it is uncomfortable or it is a bit intense. Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Maybe you're finding it hard to take care of yourself during this time, or just like it's a lot of maintenance, it's a lot of upkeep, it's tiring. It's like maybe you're finding it hard to get out of your bed or do even just like basic tasks or chores or doing your dishes or your laundry. Like you might be kind of having a bit of a tough mental health week. So be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, love yourself, be nurturing to yourself, show up for yourself as best as possible. But basically this week, take it easy on yourself, okay? This too shall pass. This is not going to be permanent. You are going through some growing pains. And maybe the Empress in reverse is saying this environment is not sustainable, or this isn't serving you for your greatest purpose. And so it's uncomfortable because the universe is saying it's time to move, or it's time for a change. So we're kind of pushing you to make this change, even though you might not want to, or mentally, emotionally, you're like, I'm not ready for this, or I just want to stay put. I just want to keep staying in this loop, staying with what's familiar, what's comfortable. But honestly, you're gonna have to do something about this. So I see you will be, by the end of this week at least, you will be pushing yourself to take some sort of action that's going to free you from this pain of some sort, okay? So I wish you all the best, Gemini. Big hugs, sending you so much love your way. And yeah, we'll see how you're doing later on when we check in and do your weekly reading. So until then, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. I'll see you later. Hi, Cancer. Let's see what you can expect for this week ahead, what we might be dealing with, what might come up, anything you need to know. Little check-in, see how you're doing. Let's pull one card representing the overall energy for this week, and then we'll get into the tarot. Show me clearly what's going on for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Give me one card, please. And we got the tiger. Come on out. I got the eye of the tiger. I don't know why that song came to mind, but yeah, you're really in this strength energy. This potent, intuitive, magical energy. You're observing something. You're kind of keeping your lips hush, zipped. And that makes me think, when I said lips, it made me think of the saying like, loose lips sink ships, but your lips are not loose. So therefore your sinks, therefore your ships won't sink. What the hell am I trying to say? I can't. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Okay. Intuition on point. I feel like now is not the time to talk. Now is the time to watch. Now is the time to observe. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say about all this. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly the week ahead for Cancer. We got the Lovers. Oh, okay. Gave me a stack. Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Interesting here. So we do have Gemini energy and also your energy, Cancer. I'm seeing that there is some sort of relationship / spiritual connection, soulmate energy here that you're connecting with. There's going to be some sort of change. Here you are, you're just observing, you're keeping your eyes peeled. You might be watching someone or watching what someone says versus what they do. There's this, you're analyzing someone's behavior. But there's some significant change taking place. The wheel is turning this week. And I think there's going to be a lot of movement or a lot of progression in regards to this relationship. And if it's not a relationship, it's a commitment of some sort. But I do feel like there will be an offering that comes in. Page of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. There's going to be an exchange here taking place. I have something to offer you. Okay, this is how I feel about this offer. This is what I want. I'm seeing that there's this interaction taking place. Some of you might be starting a new job. Some of you are entering a relationship, or someone might be traveling to see you as well. Tiger and the Lovers. very spiritual connection, telepathy, picking up on each other's thoughts and feelings and just each other's vibrations. It's like a telephone wire, an energetic telephone. Ring, ring, ring. You can just pick up on their energy and they can feel yours, right? They can feel yours. There is a shift that's taking place. And this is something that you had been anticipating. It's not really a surprise here. Tiger and the Wheel of Fortune. You've seen this. You've visualized it. Maybe you had a dream about this, but I'm seeing that something from the non-physical is starting to materialize in the physical reality. Tiger with the Chariot shows, again, like you're not surprised because you kind of foreseen this. You saw this taking place, or you imagined this in your mind's eye. Again, you may have had a dream about this. It's not really a surprise to you. And if anything, you could be initiating this, right? Chariot is your energy indeed. So you may be the one that could be reaching out or initiating. I don't know. I mean, I kind of at the beginning though, I felt more of like your lips are sealed and you're watching and observing and letting things come towards you, because this is the feminine energy. So it is about receiving and attracting and calling things in. There's something about your energy that's very magnetic. That's all I can say. Very magnetic energy that you're embodying. Knight of Pentacles, there has been this slow, gradual movement. It's been steady. It's been consistent. At times maybe feels a little bit slow, but again, Tiger and the Knight of Pentacles, even if it's moving slowly, you know that it's there, or there's this level of certainty and knowing and trust. Page of Cups, if this is a conversation, if this is an apology for some of you, or it's just like it's a invitation to deepen your connection or your emotions towards someone, or someone really is wanting to prove themselves to you. Tiger and the Page of Cups. Someone is now opening up about their feelings. They were mysterious and detached, or just keeping secrets to themselves, or even you keeping a little bit of a secret or coming across hard to reach. Now this is opening the floodgates and truth bombs are coming out. So definitely seems like it's going to be an interesting week in terms of your relationships, specific connections, a specific person here. There's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of clarity, and it's like some kind of physical proof. There's going to be proof of something. I don't know. Proof of someone's actions, their words, their feelings, and then their actions behind it, backing it up. Something like that. I don't know. It should be an interesting week, though, in regards to your relationships. So keep your eyes peeled and be on the lookout. Okay, Cancer? That is what I got for you. I love you, and I'll see you later. Have a blessed day. Leo, let's see what you can expect for this week ahead, what you need to know, what could be coming towards you. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, show me clearly. Let's get one card representing the week ahead. Me too. We got the Dolphin, and we also have the Horse coming out. Seems like it's a positive week for you, Leo. Seems like it's really uplifting and free and just like happy. There's a lot of playful energy that you are tapping into. It just feels like life is easy breezy beautiful. Easy breezy beautiful. And you're soaking up the sun, you're having a good time, everything's going smoothly, everything's going according to your plan, you're connecting with people you love, you're reuniting with friends, you're connecting with your family, your lover, loved ones, you know, like it feels playful, harmonious, communication with others seem to be just like seamless, and you really are on the same wavelength. It's great. Horse, more of that fun energy. It's like freedom. It's talking about being adventurous, and also just very tapped into your intuition, your spirituality. It's just like you get this idea, you pursue it, everything just falls into your lap, and you don't have to push or force or demand. It just, everything seems to be very seamless and almost effortless. Like it just seems like it naturally falls into place. There's this beautiful harmony that takes place this week. It just feels really good. It feels empowering, very optimistic, very bubbly, very fun. Good vibes, really good vibes. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it, especially because I just did a couple other signs before you, obviously, and they were very intense. So you're like the first reading out of all the signs so far that I've had just like, this is going to be a really great week. Like, this is going to be a fucking fantastic week. All right. So let's see what you can expect, Leo. We got the Emperor coming on out, Aries energy. We have a lot of planets in Aries, a lot of fire energy in the air. So you're definitely feeling the fuel from that. Five of Swords. Interesting. You know what I'm hearing? Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Emperor, Five of Swords, and the Lovers. So there might be some people that are trying to test you, but you're not taking the bait, honestly. People trying to see if they can push you, trying to see if they can take advantage of you, trying to see if they can get you to step out of your character or to get you out of your throne. They're like people challenging your position or your authority or trying to check you. It's like they're trying to establish some sort of dominance. They're trying to actually overtake or overstep or make you question your own abilities. But you're in such a good mood. Your vibration is so high. They can't fuck with you. Like really, some people might try and pick a fight or they might say some really nasty things. They may try to, I feel like these are people that are just trying to get you to shrink yourself because they're intimidated by you. They're intimidated by your success. They're intimidated by your confidence. And let's see, Five of Swords and the Lovers. They may even be trying to use your past against you in some way, or they're trying to make you choose them over yourself. The Lovers represents a choice. It also represents a decision, a commitment, your investments. We also have the Lover or the Justice card underneath. So there may actually be some legal matters being brought up here or some certain agreements. And it's like they're trying to put pressure. Someone wants to win at all costs. They want to overtake you. But that's just not how it goes. That's just not going to work. Like, fucking no. This is interesting. Justice, Devil, Page of Wands. See, it feels like someone is trying to change the rules of your own game. They're trying to take something away from you. And they feel like this is fair, this is justified. They're being very petty and immature, ignorant. They might make a joke and then or it's not even a joke. They make a comment that's really rude, but they're like, "Oh, it's just a joke. You're being like so sensitive. You're being too serious. It's just a joke." I don't know. It feels like they're trying to push you. They're trying to disrupt your energy, especially because again, you're in such a high vibe. Nothing could kill your vibe. Not even this nonsense. It might kind of, it might rub you the wrong a little bit, but honestly, for the most part, I see with Justice, you're remaining neutral, balanced, and you're like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You can try and pull me in. You could try and get me to react in a way or pull me into my toxic ways, but I've overcome that. I've come a long way. That's not who I am anymore. Bitch, that version of me is dead. Nice try, though. Kill him with kindness, too. Page of Wands I always see as like, someone who's very optimistic and positive and reassuring, and they tend to look at the glass half full rather than half empty. And so it's like someone's trying to pull you in with their negativity or their toxicity or their games, and you're just not feeding into it. You kill them with kindness and you find a solution, right? You always find solutions. So that is what I got for you, Leo. Don't let them kill your vibe. If there's someone that's trying to mess with you or get a reaction out of you, or just even whether it's someone you know, or if it's a fucking stranger, you're just like unbothered. That's what you need to choose. The path of just like, I don't give a fuck. I care about myself. I care about what makes me happy. That's my focus. And I'm not going to worry about the rest. Not my problem. You clearly are miserable, but not me. Misery loves company, but I don't like your company, so stay the fuck away. I don't know. It seems like that's kind of the week ahead, so don't take it personal. It really just has a lot more about them. It has nothing to do with you. It's not you, it's them. All right, that's what I got for you, Leo. Have a great week, and I will see you later. Hi, Virgo. Let's see what you can expect for this week ahead, what is coming towards you, and just anything that may be important for you during this time. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, let's get one card representing the overall. We got two. Okay, Spirit's like, we got some things to discuss here. This is representing the energy for the week ahead. And then we'll pull some tarot and get a little bit more information. So first card out, we have the Wolf. This is where you are having to either go things solo or you are having to take the lead. Okay. there's this pattern, we have the snake, there's this pattern here that you're witnessing kind of playing out. There's a bit of a repetitive energy in the air, and I'm not sure if this is just like with yourself or it's dealing with other people. Again, we're going into the tarot and we'll see what this is talking about. But there is this underlying familiar pattern. It's familiar, it's maybe what's comfortable, it's what has been ingrained. But when this, well, I was gonna say spider, not the spider. It was kind of similar energy that came through, I think for Gemini. A bit of a repetitive situation. Aries even had that. Okay, so you might have those signs, but there's a bit of a repetitive situation here. It's asking you to like think outside the box or expand or do things a little bit differently than what you're used to or than what's familiar, what's normal. There's a dead skin you need to shed. It's just not working the way it used to. Beaver, yeah. Something you're needing to kind of work on here. Maybe it's patience with others, patience with yourself, organization. What is it something that you've been tolerating or putting up with? You might be also witnessing people around you stuck in their own ways, stuck in their own patterns, looping, but there's not a whole lot you can do to change that because it's not you, it's them. Anyways, let's see the week ahead for Virgo. Knight of Cups. First card out. Two of Pentacles. This actually fell out in front of the Knight of Cups, so I'm going to keep that there. This fell out on top of the Two of Pentacles, and it's the Hermit. It's your energy. And the Hierophant. So this is probably bringing attention towards a relationship, a commitment. You're on the fence. First card out was a Two of Pentacles. You're on the fence. You're weighing out your options. You're weighing out possibilities, different paths, how to maneuver, how to move through this transition. Because it does feel like you're transitioning. Something's changing. You're going inwards here with the Hermit. Could be isolating yourself or just keeping to yourself, laying low. You're in this deep, contemplative, like you're just trying to figure something out here. So I do, now going back to the wolf, I do feel like this is more solo than like shared or team or like a group or community. This feels more like solo, dolo, lone wolf energy. Maybe you're looking at this relationship here. We have the Hierophant. This could be representing a marriage. King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You might not trust somebody, or you're feeling like someone's not pulling all their weight. You might even have a 10 of Swords and then a 10 of Wands. You might be thinking like this is too much, or this is draining. This isn't really providing me with the peace of mind or stability the way I want it to. Anyway, so here we have the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles. So you haven't yet made up your mind. There's a choice you have to decide, or you're, this week ahead, you might make up your mind. You might choose. But if you're still on the fence, it's something about having to follow your heart. The Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. You're gonna have to follow your heart here, whatever that feels the best in regards to your emotions. And if you're not feeling too happy about where things are going, you've got to make a change, right? It's not working the way it used to. Maybe with the wolf, you've been taking accountability for other people's actions or other people's emotions, or just like, it's not yours to carry though. It's not your responsibility. Maybe that's what you're having to release or shed or clear. It's not your responsibility to carry everybody else's weight or feelings or emotions or problems. Like, yeah. You definitely are feeling something out though. You're leaning with your heart. So you're letting your heart guide you. But so going back to the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands, you might be feeling like someone is just with you because of your money or because of your status or because of your success or what you have to provide for them. Because it's showing here with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles, you're somebody who has a lot to offer. You're very secure. You're very abundant. You have a lot of resources, a lot of money. You're somebody who is committed. You're loyal. You're hardworking and trustworthy. And with the Nine of Wands, you may feel like you're being taken advantage of, or you may feel as if someone's overstepping a boundary with you, or they're being a bit much. there's just some level of exhaustion here. Nine of Wands, and then the Ten of Swords, and then a Ten of Wands. Like, this just feels very heavy. And whatever this heaviness is in your life, and it's something that you're committed to, or something that's like, maybe there's a contract here that you can't break. Maybe it's about your living situation, but something's just not ideal. Something's not ideal here. What was at the bottom of the animal deck? The beaver, the turtle, the hyena. Yeah, I'm just, even the frog. I am seeing like exhaustion, feeling sensitive, feeling taken advantage of. Have you expressed it though? Maybe, but in ways that aren't direct, or you're using like humor as a way to kind of tell what's wrong, but without being forward. It's like kind of aggressive in a way, passive aggressive. Beaver and the turtle. So it's like this is a lot of effort that's required to make necessary improvements, but it's slow. It's slow, and it's not as quick as you want it to be. Is there a way we could speed it up? I'm not sure. Let me just, I'm not even really supposed to be clarifying these cards. No other sign have gotten clarification, but I just kind of want to take a look into this Two of Pentacles, like what this Two of Pentacles is for Virgo. Ace of Cups, right? And we did see that with the Knight of Cups, like following your heart. What's at the bottom? The Devil, though. See, that's where emotions can get very tricky. Feelings are complicated, emotions are complicated, and it's like there is something that seems to have a lot of power or control over how you feel. This situation or this person, it seems to have a direct influence on just like your emotional state, your emotional well-being. It affects you. It brings in highs and lows. So you have a decision, again, about a relationship, a commitment, or let me get one more on this Two of Pentacles for Virgo. Justice and the Seven of Pentacles. And then the Two of Swords at the bottom. Bitch, you got a choice to make. But it is also saying not to rush into this, and you're going to really want to think things out. You're going to really want to think things out and do what's fair. But what's fair for you? Because some of you have been overgiving or overextending, giving too many chances, or you got to handle this situation in a way that's going to be fair for everybody involved. It can't be one-sided. But I think this week ahead, you're going to get a lot of clarity. You're going to have a lot of realizations, and you're going to find a solution to whatever this situation is, because there's just this repetitiveness. It is repetitive. It's old. It's like, we got to shed this somehow, some way. We can't keep falling back into this. Or I can't keep falling back into this loop where this thing, this person is affecting how I feel or affecting my self-esteem. There's something like that, Virgo. It seems complicated. Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords. You'll get clarity definitely in the near future, and you'll feel way more at peace. So just let this unfold naturally. You don't need to force shit, okay? And some of you have been forcing something. If the shoe don't fit, don't force it. That's what I got for you, Virgo. And yeah, that is where I'll leave your reading. Have a blessed day. I'll see you later. Libra, let's see what you can expect for this week ahead. What's coming towards you, what you need to look out for. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We're going to pull one card to get the overall feel for this week, and then we'll get into the tarot, and your card is the Rabbit. Okay, what is going on for the collective this week? Like, literally, it seems like almost every sign I've read for, it's like kind of intense week ahead. Okay, and for you, Rabbit, which I actually did see one today. It was running and hopping around fast as fuck, but this is showing here you're feeling kind of on the edge of your seat, a little restless, a little jumpy, on high alert. You could be feeling anxious, or you're on the go. There's something here that could be bugging you, or you could feel a little nervous. You need to be more present this week. That's your greatest challenge, to be present, to be grounded, because your mind is thinking so far ahead into the future, or your mind is thinking so far back into the past. And Rabbit is here to say, you need to calm down, my friend. You need to breathe. You're carrying so much tension. You're probably taking really shallow breaths. So right now, I want you to take one deep inhale. Hold it. Hold it. Nice long exhale. Do that a few times. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, let it out for 4 seconds. Okay? You're gonna need it, okay? Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the week ahead. Let's see. Show me clearly this week ahead for Libra. Oh my god, look at what came out. We got Queen of Pentacles, we got a stack. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords. Okay, I was like, are we gonna get 10, 10, 10? But no, we got a 9. Okay. Got a lot of things on your mind. Got a lot on your plate. Starting out with the Queen of Pentacles. Grounded, secure, confident, abundant. This is a perfect time for you to prioritize yourself. My dog is here, by the way, so she's wandering. She might make a little appearance. Hey, what's up? I never have her. Hey, what's up? I never have her while I do readings, but she was howling. So I brought her down here, and yeah. So her name is Luna. She's a special guest. She's never here on the channel. But so Queen of Pentacles with the rabbit. You're kind of like, how am I going to fit this into my routine? I'm going to run out of time. I don't have enough capacity to show up for this event or show up for this person if I don't have it for myself, right? So you could be feeling really bogged down because you want to show up, you want to be there, you want to be a good friend, a good partner, a good parent, and right now you just have a lot on your plate and you're feeling burdened, you're feeling burnt out, and you're like, oh, another thing, another thing and another thing. It's just like full schedule, and it's exhausting. It's tiring. You're like, how am I going to get this all done? Time crunch as well. You don't want to let anybody down. 10 of Cups with the 10 of Wands. A lot of people rely on you, a lot of friends, a lot of family. You could be kind of like the glue that keeps it all together. What you doing? Yeah, it's just a lot. You might also feel a little bit like trapped when it comes to your home or where you live. You might feel very confined or restricted. There's this level of anxiety or restlessness, like 10 of Cups and a 9 of Swords. You're like, there's so much to, what? You're like, there's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to be appreciative of. Yeah, appreciative. Girl, I can't fucking speak because you are distracting me. There's so much to appreciate. There's so much to enjoy, but yet I'm not able to be present. I am having trouble being in the now or focusing on the good things. I'm like worried about tomorrow, worried about next week, a year from now. Like, so that's your greatest challenge. And maybe, you know, you're keeping this to yourself and you need to just open up and let people in, let talk to a friend, talk to a family member, talk to your partner, let them know where you're struggling. But you may feel like anxious, or you don't want to like ruin the mood. You don't want to be a burden. You don't want to stress others out. But you're not. Maybe you're worried about a family member. You're just like trying to help out where you can. But you're just carrying a lot of weight. Empress, the Knight of Swords, and Justice. Again, you got a lot of things coming towards you. A lot of good things coming towards you, but at the same time, you're like, I don't know if I can carry all this right now. I'm feeling not the strongest mentally this week, or I'm feeling a little bleh, like a little. So even though, okay, you might have news coming in, or you're getting a phone call, but you're like, oh, do I have to answer this right now? Like, I'm tired, or, you know, but I am seeing everything's balancing out for you. There is some sort of outcome here that maybe you've been worrying about, maybe you've been stressing about, or you've been just having these doubts or worries, but whatever this news is, it's something that you've been anticipating, and it's like good news or something that's in your favor. And it leads to a lot of growth, a lot of success, a lot of prosperity and abundance. So, bit of a challenging week for your mental health, but I see everything's truly flourishing and working out for you. So just be easy on yourself, okay? I'm going to leave your reading here, Libra. I hope you found this insightful, and I will see you later. Hi, Scorpio. Let's see what you can expect for this week ahead, what's coming towards you, and what you need to be aware of. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, we're going to pull one card representing the overall energy from this deck, and then we'll jump into the tarot. And my dog is with me today, and if you hear any little whining in the back, it's just her. She's just staring at me, giving me the stank eye. All right. Show me clearly what's going on for Scorpio. We got the Gazelle. Sheesh, what is going on with the collective? It's been kind of intense and kind of sticky energy. Besides Leo. Really? I apologize if you get distracted or if I get distracted. We also have Fire Ant at the bottom, but I'm not really taking bottom cards right now for this, check-in. So, Gazelle, restless, a little nervous, a little anxious. You're anticipating something. It's a bit awkward. You may feel like there's a threat, or you may be feeling like you have to defend yourself, or you're hyper fixated on some sort of situation that maybe you feel is out of your control, or you're feeling a bit stuck, or you're overanalyzing the heck out of a situation. Take that as confirmation. Okay, just got a text. All right. Show me clearly what is going on. This card. Hello, Ace of Cups. What's going on for Scorpio for the week ahead? 9 of Cups. Let's get one more for Scorpio for this upcoming week. Okay, they gave me 2. 6 of Pentacles, Page of Wands in the reverse. Also King of Pentacles at the bottom. So, mommy's working. Okay, Ace of Cups. This is highlighting your emotions, highlighting your feels, and also highlighting your relationships here. But this with the Gazelle, you got a lot of intense feelings being brought up during this time. And you feel very strongly. You feel very intensely. And there's something you really desire here. 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups. This could be about a wish fulfillment in a relationship. This could be talking about your own personal goals, your own personal wishes and desires. But I feel like with the 6 of Pentacles, it does bring in some sort of exchange. There seems to be probably between you and another person, whether this is a romantic interest, if this is a friend, if this is someone that you're building something with, and it seems to be intensifying or like developing, deepening the bond, the trust, the intimacy, like the connection seems to be mutual, right? It seems mutual. The one thing that I'm like, is this Page of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this could be representing maybe hiccups that you've been experiencing, or setbacks or delays or misunderstandings, or just some rocky periods, some highs and some lows, and maybe that's what you're so in your head about, because it seems like things are going really good, right? 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, things are feeling really incredible. And you're like, with the Gazelle, you're like, is something bad gonna happen? Is this too good to be true? Don't psych yourself out. Don't psych yourself out. Confirmation, my phone just rang again. Doo-doo. Don't psych yourself out. It is safe for you to love. I feel like Page of Wands in reverse, if there is any news that comes in that's not the greatest, or maybe you're having to maneuver through some choppy waters. Maybe you're also just feeling burnt out, low energy, kind of drained. Maybe you felt like you've lost your spark a little bit, but all this is being restored. It just feels like, what's it called when the circuit trips in the bathroom? You press the little button to reset the circuit. It feels like there's been a break in the circuit. You just got to like press the button and it's like back and everything's flowing. It feels like, the circuit's been cut, but it's been reignited, or it's been repaired or fixed, or I don't know why I'm getting that image in my mind's eye. King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Yeah. See you and somebody getting on the same page, or there's a relationship that's developing, deepening. Somebody here showing up here very reliable, supportive, consistent, and trustworthy. Someone is actually showing their love through their actions, and I'm seeing that there's this beautiful exchange. There may actually be some conversations. I've got to wrap this up, y'all, but there's going to be some conversations opening up about some secrets or some things that you kept hidden. Both of you have been keeping hidden. Let's be real. 2 of Cups, you both have been keeping certain things from each other, and now it's time to reveal it. Maybe that's what you've been afraid to do. Afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of maybe rejection, but I actually see this turning around in your favor, and it's going to be really freaking beautiful. And it's just, It's gonna be good. Okay. So that's where I'm gonna leave your reading. And I will see you later, Scorpio. Have a fantastic day and a beautiful week. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see what you can expect for this week ahead. I do have a special guest here, my girl, Luna. Don't mind her. She's just a little... She's a little bit more sentimental today. She's feeling more emo. So I was like, you can come hang out with me. She was like crying when I started doing this video, and I was like, damn. So I was like, let's come here, come join the show. So she might cry a little bit here and there. Anyways, I'm not trying to get distracted, but I think it's really cute because I don't think you guys have seen her before. Maybe a few years ago, but anyways, I'm yapping. Let's get into your messages. We're going to pull a card representing the energy for the overall week, and then we'll get into the tarot. Show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius. And we got the fish, okay? Some of you may be dealing with the Pisces. I don't know. I always see the fish as Pisces energy. But the fish comes out when there are situations, circumstances, experiences, people, just things that happen that are completely out of our control. And we must surrender to and let the current take us to where we're meant to go. The path of least resistance, right? Don't swim against the current. Let the current take you down the stream. Maybe it's down the waterfall. Who knows? But the fish, it also, I always read this as like nothing is set in stone. You have the ability to turn a situation around if it's not working out in your favor. And it's also bringing up a lot of emotions, your feelings right now, how you feel about the current situation, current person, whatever that you have on your mind or on your heart. It's probably going to change quite drastically by the end of this week. So stay tuned. Let's pull some tarot and see what this week has in store for you. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. Show me clearly this upcoming week. What can Saggy expect? What's going on for Sagittarius for the week ahead? Hierophant reversed, Nine of Swords reversed. Let's get one more. Nope. Oh, wait. Nope. One more for Sagittarius. Page of Cups. Interesting. Queen of Swords also at the bottom. This feels like there's this huge relief of pressure, and this could be in regards to some sort of commitment or contract that is ending or you've completed. Hierophant in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. You are finally free from something that has been a pain in the ass. Maybe you're going through a breakup. Maybe you're quitting a job. Maybe you're leaving a really stressful environment. But the Hierophant in reverse tells me that you've learned all you needed to learn in this place. You've graduated and you're finally free to move on, or you're finally like, there's this huge level of relief, especially the Nine of Swords reverse. Something that really had you worrying, stressing, doubting, questioning everything. You were having sleepless nights. You could have been having nightmares about the situation. It's not bothering you anymore. You finally feel the relief. It's like this huge weight that's been lifted. Maybe it's a conversation that you need to have, Page of Cups, right? Maybe there's something that needs to be expressed or you need to talk about. You might even get an apology or some sort of confession or information that just, it alleviates a lot of pressure that you've been carrying. Let's see. Queen of Swords. What the fuck is this? Is this from my... What the fuck is this? What the hell is... What is this? Oh, is there... You know what? There's a reason why I haven't worn this jacket. What the fuck? I just realized, I'm like looking down, like, what is on my table? There's a reason why I haven't worn this jacket, but I was kind of cold because this is like, you know, I was kind of cold, but what the I'm so sorry, you guys. It's just like, there's juice. You can't see it, but yes, you can. Oh, okay. I'm getting rid of this. There's a reason why I haven't worn this jacket in so long. I didn't know. There's like, what the fuck? What? That's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm so sorry. You're here for the messages, and I'm just like cleaning up after this messy ass. What the fuck? Okay. Throwing this shit away. I'm just like looking at my table like, what is all this cream colored shit. This wasn't here before. Literally looks like sawdust. That's crazy. I'm putting this there. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not taking my jacket off. I'm cold. I'll get cold. I'm uncomfortable right now. I'm comfortable. I'm chilling. I was like, what the fuck is all this? Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands. You're giving some sort of direction. Or you're calling the shots, basically. You call in the shots. Ball is in your court. You make the demand. What the hell happened here? The light turned off. Hey, you turned off my light. Can you move? I guess we'll just leave it off for now. Or wait, no, it's right here. You just bumped it. It's like, I'm like looking at my screen. I'm like, what the hell? Oh my god, all these distractions. All these distractions. All right, Queen of Swords. No more distractions. We need to stick to the plan. This is the plan. A, B, C, D. We're gonna execute and follow through. We're gonna have discipline. We're gonna show up. No more excuses, and we're ending something, right? We're putting an end to the confusion. We're putting an end to illusions. We're putting an end to just this messiness, right? Or this distorted, cluttery mess, emotional clutter, even that, right? Okay, so it's a bit dramatic. No. It was dramatic. It's not anymore. By the end of this week, it's not anymore. Now you have clarity. Now you're certain. Now everything seems to be organized and in its right place. Okay? That is what I got for you. I'm going to leave your reading here. Sorry for the distractions and for the yapping, but I love you, Saggy, and I will see you around. Have a fantastic day and a beautiful week. Capricorn, let's see what you can expect for the week ahead, what you may need to know, look out for, what's coming towards you for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Let's get energy the overall energy for this week. And we got the Deer as your card out, which is beautiful. Brand new beginnings. Feminine energy, something is developing, something is growing, something is taking off, okay? Spring has sprung, you're feeling the inspiration, you're feeling this lighthearted, soft, gentle, yet nourishing and earthy and it's probably Taurus season, let's be real. Taurus season is feeling really good because it's your elements. You finally are like, yeah, this is my season. Breath of fresh air, feels like everything is opening up, new opportunities flourishing. A lot of expansion, feeling really sweet energy for you so far. Let's see what is coming towards you for this week ahead. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What is going on? What's going on with my necklace? What's going on for Capricorn for the week ahead? 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and Temperance. Definitely a big change in your mood from being a little bit bored, stuck, stagnant, repetitive, same old, could be better, could be worse. I'm not super thrilled. I'm just chilling. I'm just doing me. Where is this thing I want? When is it coming? To then, all right, let me snap out of that funk. I got a lot to be grateful for. I have a lot to appreciate. I have great company. I have this event I'm going to. I'm meeting up with this person, or I'm hanging out with my loved one, my friend, my lover. Like, I'm just, wow, I feel so happy again. I was feeling a bit dull. I was feeling a bit bored, but now I feel excited. Now I feel free. Now I feel happy. And now I'm like optimistic about the future and where I'm headed, where I'm going. And I get to share that with people that I love. And Temperance, here I am. I'm just flowing. Things are working out easily, seamlessly. I am in alignment. I feel truly at home. I feel patient. I feel secure. Wow. Absolutely nice. So there's a huge change in your attitude, right? It's not like you were in a horrible attitude before. 4 of Cups is just kind of like, it's a little bit stale. It's a little bit boring. A little bit, could be better, you know? So you made a necessary shift, even just a shift of your attitude, or maybe it's somebody that you hung out with or spent some time with or you talked to, or, you know, just a change of scenery even. A little change of scenery, change the vibes, change your attitude, and now it's just like, wow, I feel refreshed. I feel rejuvenated. Hangman, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Swords, getting over any little hiccups, any misunderstandings with people, friends, family, or just even a stranger that you bumped into and they're giving you attitude or just being an asshole. You know, you're not taking it personal here. Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune, you're surrender to the change, but you know, you are shifting your attitude or just your overall outlook on life. Your perspective seems to be changing, but you're looking at things in more of a positive viewpoint rather than like pessimistic or, you know, bitchy or just like judgmental. Like I see that it's taking a lot of patience, when it comes to dealing with situations that are draining or dramatic or there's conflict, but for the most part you're like, I'm just chilling, I'm not gonna let that affect me, I'm not gonna let it fuck with my mood. Yeah, really nice change in your perspective, you guys. Good job. That's all I gotta say to you. So I will see you around. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you later, Capricorn. Bye. Aquarius, let's see what you can expect for this week ahead, what you need to know, what's coming towards you for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We're going to get an energy for the overall vibes of this week for Aquarius. And we have the Stingray. So you got a choice. You got a decision, my friend. You got a big old choice. What are you going to do? What are you going to choose? And emotions definitely could be having a direct influence on what you end up selecting. Now, this situation could be calling for you to really lean into your backbone or lean into your strength. There could be a boundary that you're having to set. You may have to stand up for yourself. There's something it's like you're being pulled in two different directions or two different ways. And yeah, it could even be mind over heart over mind. Like your mind is saying one thing, your heart is saying another, and you're just like caught in between. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this. But okay, what's coming towards Aquarius for the week ahead? First card out, we got the Four of Cups. Capricorn also had that as their first card. What's going on for Aquarius this week ahead? Eight of Cups. One more for Aquarius. No? There we go. The Lovers. Okay. The World at the bottom. Okay, so starting off with the Four of Cups, there's a situation that's not the most fulfilling. It's not really enjoyable, or it's just gone stale, stagnant. You could be focusing on like the lack, or like, where is it? It's not here. It's not showing up the way I want it to. Ugh. Like, okay, so Stingray and the Four of Cups. Maybe you're feeling like you have no options right now, or like the options available, they're just not what you're looking for. So you're like, I gotta keep moving. Eight of Cups. This isn't it. This isn't what I desire. This isn't what I want for my life, for my future. This just seems like I can't stay put. I can't stay here. I gotta make a change, or I gotta do something different. So I'm leaving behind what's familiar. I'm leaving behind the old, or I'm leaving behind whatever this is. It's just not fulfilling. It's just not, whatever it is that you're searching for, it's out there, it's available. And then we have the Lovers. So this could be bringing up a Gemini or someone you have a spiritual connection to. This is soulmate energy. It is showing that there's a decision to be made. So we go back to the Stingray. Stingray with the Lovers, a decision about a commitment, about, even if it's about yourself, like there seems to be that, again, that pull. Which way are you going to go? What are you going to choose? What are you committing yourself to? Some of you are jumping into a commitment. Eight of Cups to the Lovers. You might actually be moving towards a relationship here, or committing yourself. There could be some sort of contract, whether it be like a literal contract you're signing, or even just like energetic. Let's see. We have the World, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Chariot also. We have a pair, King to the Queen of Pentacles. So you and someone seem to be a match, but with the World, it is showing that there's a transition / there is something that's ending, but there's also something that's beginning. When the World comes out, it's talking about like graduating a specific lesson or a cycle. A cycle is completed. You and someone have completed a cycle, and now what happens next? What happens next? Chariot, Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups. Okay, it looks like if you're persistent, if you dedicate yourself, if you show up, whatever this cycle that's closing, it can be behind you once and for all, and you get your happy ending, right? This is the choice. So you either stay put in what's not working and you just stay stuck, or you do something about it. You make the necessary change, you take the necessary action, you complete whatever this cycle is, or whatever unfinished business that needs to be cleared or tidied up. So then this beautiful new cycle can begin. But the 9 of Wands, the Chariot, you have to put your foot down, or you have to stop making excuses for yourself or somebody else. That's what I'm getting from this. We got Cancerian energy, Gemini energy, Earth. But yeah, I see you are connected with someone. You guys are a match. There's a match. There's compatibility here. There is this stability that's coming in. So seems good. Whatever you end up choosing, whatever you end up deciding, it's going to be good. It's going to work out in a really positive way. All right. That's where I'm going to leave your reading, Aquarius. Have a great week. I'll see you later. Hi, Pisces. Let's see what you can expect for this week ahead, what you may need to know or look out for. What's coming towards Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Getting a energy or card that represents the overall energy for this week ahead for Pisces. And we got the Frog. Wow. I mean, like, for most of the signs, it seems like it's an intense week ahead. And yeah, you guys have the Frog. Also, Octopus. I think it was Taurus that had Octopus in their reading. But so for the week ahead, overall energy is the Frog. A little melancholy, a little heavy, emotional, sensitive. You're absorbing a lot of energy outside of you, from other people, from, you know, circumstances, the state of the world. Like, you're feeling it all, okay? You could be feeling like the whole world is on your shoulders. This is a card that says we need to prioritize our rest, our self-care. We need to nurture ourselves, and we kind of need a detox, whether that's detox from the phone, detox from a person, detox from a food, like something in your life that you need to take a break from. It's just too much. And if you need a good cry, if you need to feel your feelings, let it out. Don't suppress it. That's just going to make it worse. So you got to take care of your emotions. Feel your feels. But yeah, overall energy for the week ahead could be a little heavy, could be a little emotional. You might need some tissues, or you might need a hug. Show me clearly what's going on for Pisces for the week ahead. And by the way, my dog is here. You can't see her. Luna, come on. No? She's crying. So, don't mind her. What is going on for Pisces? We have the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, and let's get one more for Pisces. 8 of Cups. Okay, well, I see you taking direct action. A lot of action. All these cards are action, right? Knight of Swords, you're taking direct action, a direct approach. It's kind of impulsive. What's at the bottom? 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the World as well. There's something that's just bringing you pain, drama. It's exhausting. It's emotionally destabilizing. You know, you don't like how this is triggering you or how it makes you feel. So the Knight of Swords, there could be information coming in. You might be delivering this news or information. You might be initiating this, but this is swift action, okay? You are just like, I gotta go. I gotta move. I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is just not... This ain't it. Knight of Swords and the Frog. Maybe this is where somebody said something, it's hurtful, it really struck a nerve, and you know, you're like removing yourself from the situation. I am seeing with the 8 of Cups and also the World, like you are removing yourself from something that doesn't feel good. The King of Wands and the Frog, like there's this driven motivation that stems from matters of the heart, and it's pushing you to take some sort of action. It's pushing you to leave something behind, like 8 of Cups, Frog to the 8 of Cups. You recognize, I just don't belong here anymore, or this isn't for me, or this isn't satisfying my needs. This is dragging me down, or this is distracting me from my purpose, my calling, my desires. Like, you know, there's just something telling you, I gotta get going. I can't stay put here. I can't stay here any longer. Now, you might actually be moving. 5 of Swords at the bottom, there could be some sort of misunderstanding between you and another person. Do we have any specific zodiacs? I mean, we have fixed energy. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and who did I know? Taurus, Scorpio? Leo. Sorry, brain fog. Hey, girl. There she is. She's so tired of me. She's like, can we wrap this up? This is the last reading, girl. chill the fuck out. Anyways, Five of Swords, you and someone just not seeing eye to eye. Somebody's being very egotistical and they want to win at all costs, and they could be throwing a lot of harsh words your way. It's just they'll do anything to get a reaction or to make you feel any type of way that is not happy. Someone's just trying to fuck with your peace. Who's reading? I think that was like Aries. It's like, bitch, don't kill my vibe. It's kind of like that. So Nine of Pentacles and the Frog. This is where you are turning inwards and you're like, I gotta focus on me. I gotta prioritize myself. I need to heal because this is fucking me up, man. Right? This is bringing up some trauma. This is bringing up some triggers. And you're like, I just don't like this. I don't like this side. This is triggering out of me. This person is making me act and behave in ways that do not accurately reflect who I am as a person. Or, you know, it's revealing some part of you that needs to change or improve, or that you need to heal. There's something here. What are you doing? What you doing? There's something here that you recognize, oh, that's a trigger. That's something that I could work on. That's something I still cling on to. That's something that still affects me. Okay. I'm going to work on it. So this is even like, could be talking about your confidence, could be talking about even like body image stuff, about how much money you make, the success, like, you know, wounds surrounding like, am I worthy? Am I not deserving? Am I good enough? Things like that could be being brought up. Anyways, Three of Swords in the world. This pain, this discomfort, or this suffering is coming to an end. You're moving through this. You're healing through this. It is temporary and things are going to get a lot better. They're going to get a lot better. Okay. But yeah, something is changing. Something you're releasing. A cycle that you're closing. You're transitioning. The world always talks about an ending and a new beginning. And you're in that transitional state in your life. And this is one of the weeks where there's a bit of this push, pull, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, 1 step, like, you know, like you're making progress. And I think you just need to be easy on yourself. You're trying your best, and others right now could be very difficult, or it could be very triggering. Some of the relationships, just like ego battles, arguments, misunderstandings, misinterpreting communication, like just things, ego, you know, hurt feelings. And it's just like, it's a lot, but it's also like, not all of this has to do with you. You could also be picking up on other people's energies and emotions, and you're taking it on like it's your own, but it maybe isn't yours to carry in the beginning. So 8 of Cups, it's like, you might just need a, you know, baggage claim. If it's not yours, don't pick it up. It's not your suitcase. You know, it ain't for you. Let it be. Don't touch it, or just create some space, even if it's temporary. Okay, Pisces, so sending you a lot of love, big hugs your way, bit of an intense week, but it will be temporary. It's not going to last. This is going to blow over. So yeah, I'm going to leave your reading here, and I will see you later. Have a great week. Take care.